Welcome back to Robot Wars Extreme Warriors. Trilobite bit the dust while Manta and Mad Cow moved on to round 2. Let's go to the battle boards and check out the next matchup.
All right, Mick, we're going to see the Bat, Rocky Bot-Boa, and Medusa Oblongata, who's down in the pits with Carol.
I'm with Truly Unruly Robotics. Tell me the name of your machine and why you named it that.
Well, this is Medusa Oblongata, and we call her Medusa because she's got a spinning head of death.
What's your strategy? Last season you got knocked out in the first round. What do you plan to do differently this time?
Well, this time we have a more formidable weapon. It's going to probably rip our opponents apart so we can count their rings.
Rocky Bot-Boa is what you call your machine. It's your first time here. Welcome. How do you feel about it?
Well, we're feeling pretty good right now, Carol. You know, we got a 6-inch steel channel here. We don't think anybody's going to be able to get through it, you know what I'm saying? We got a chainsaw that's on the floor. Anybody tries to run over it, it's going to flat spot their tires, you know what I'm saying? We got a really strong NPC motors, direct drive, and we think we're going to take it out. And I think if all you roboteers out there think you're going to take us out, we're going to knock you out.
I finally made it over to the third robot in the battle, the Bat. I've heard all about you through the pits, and I'm very excited to meet all the roboteers behind this massive machine.
Well, the Bat's got fight. We've got fangs here that's going to suck the blood out of the competitors. We've got a 9'6" wingspan that's going to strike fear into their hearts.
Well, good luck in the battle today. Is there anything you want to say to your opposition?
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat?
From Sacramento, California, Medusa Oblongata.
First up, we got Medusa Oblongata in at 220 pounds. I've seen the inside of this thing. It's packed solid with motors. There's no way anything's going to rattle loose.
From Leland, North Carolina, Rocky Bot-Boa.
Rocky Bot-Boa in at 213 pounds. Looks like he's got a breakaway saw on that thing, and let's hope it's a little more effective than his accent.
From Stevenson Ranch, California, the Bat.
The Bat in at 204 pounds has got a 2,500 RPM vertical spinner, and I have no idea what those wings are supposed to do.
Roboteer, stand by.
There's Dwayne Bingham, the controller of Rocky Bot-Boa, John Waldron at the controls for Medusa Oblongata, and Patrick Campbell for the Bat. The house bots in this bout will be Kill-A-Lot and the flame-throwing capabilities of Sergeant Bash.
Three, 2, 1, activate.
And here we go. The Bat gets in the middle of trouble, and the wings go flying, but the Bat doesn't go flying with it. The Bat has got a mean disc on the front, though. 2,500 RPM ought to destroy just about any of its opposition. Rocky Bot-Boa looking intent on doing some damage. As he backs Medusa Oblongata right into the rail, Medusa doesn't look like he's moving at all. As the Bat gets pushed in sideways by Rocky Bot-Boa, look at the hop off of that thing. Whoa, 2,500 RPM's enough to get some airtime off of these 200-pound-plus robots. They got some major power on that disc as Kill-A-Lot is swinging the dead Medusa Oblongata around, drags him over to the corner patrol zone where he may just have to devour him. But hold on a second. RefBot's come into the action and he's starting to count down the Bat when I think it's actually Medusa Oblongata that was out of there first. And look at Kill-A-Lot put Medusa up on its side. It ain't going nowhere. The only thing is the audience wants to see some damage. They don't care who it is. As the RefBot counts it out, only 2 bots are going to go through, and one has to be a loser. And I believe that loser is going to be Medusa. But we'll see what the judges have to say about this. Well, no matter what the judges say, Kill-A-Lot wants to do some damage. And bat is at the receiving end, that's for sure. And Rocky Bot-Boa triggers the pin. So one of these lucky bots, or unlucky I should say, are going to get an early burial. Kill-A-Lot sets up the bat for the kill, and Sergeant Bash comes in with a little tag team action and dumps the bat in the hole. Back to the bat cave.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Now, granted, it looked like the bat went into the pit, but upon further replay, we're not so sure because maybe one of the other machines stopped working first. So we're going to take a look at that action and let the judges decide.
All right, Mick, I thought the same thing, too. But the bat definitely got dismantled early on. But it was Medusa that I thought was dead right off the bat. If you ask me, if it goes down to a judge's decision, this is a real no-brainer.
Now, I don't need to tell you guys where you ended up, in the pit, right? But upon further review, it appears that you advance into the tournament, and unfortunately, guys, Medusa Oblongotta's machinery stopped working first. I mean, this is the closest call I've ever seen on Robot Wars. You've got to be disappointed.
Yeah, it really is. We're going to have to come back next year.
Come back next year? Well, come back bigger, better, and badder. Now, you guys, you told me all about the psychological intimidation factor of the bat with his wings. You intimidated me, but no one else seemed to care. They hit you with a 1-2 punch, nearly knocked you out of commission. Is that psychologically devastating as you advance into the tournament?
The bat will fly again, and they will work next time.
Is that a guarantee?
Guaranteed.
All right, they're guaranteeing, calling a shot, kind of like Babe Ruth. Now, Rock, all right, a lot of good work out there. You kept the licking, but you kept on ticking. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of my prime.
Well, at least you had a prime then, Mick.
I like that. You guys took a lot of damage. Top came off, busted wide open, as we might say in my old day. Now, how do you guys feel about coming back with a machine that may not be 100%?
We were ugly going out. We're going to come back mean and ugly coming back.
And that's the way I like it. Let's give it up for all these teams.
And there it is, confirmation that Medusa Oblongotta loses their head, which means that up after the break, we're going to see Rocky Bot-Boa go up against Manta and Mad Kelbot up against the bat.
Rocky lost his top, but it was Medusa who lost her head and the chance to go on to the next round. Rocky and the bat will move on to round 2. We've got the pairings and the start of round 2 coming up right after this.